Well, hello. Good day to everybody. It is a little bit earlier than it usually is. However, do not let that bother you whatsoever. We are about to go underway with qualifying here for the Sunday tier race. It is round 8 of season 3 in the VD Racing League. And we are racing in Texas. It is the America's Grand Prix. The earlier time than usual, it is 4 p.m. at the moment in Central European time, is due to the actual race taking place later tonight. So we are starting a bit early so that we can make sure everybody gets to watch the actual race also. Qualifying is now about to commence, and this situation is very interesting. Classy is and there's rain apparently. There is rain on the track for qualifying, so that'll be interesting to see then how this affects the qualifying. Klassi, who is leading the championship standings by a wide margin, has 157 points compared to Limitless, who is second at 85 points. However, Klassi is not yet here today. So, well, not here today, I should say. So he's on vacation. There we go. Yeah, it is holiday here in Finland, where Klassi is also from. So that I'm guessing is the reason he is away. Well, I'm not guessing. I know that's the reason because of the coach. Qualifying commencing now. We'll wait for the driver to get on the track. Um, Limitless is here. He's second at the moment, so it'll be a prime opportunity for him to get the championship lead. Here he is actually. One lap qualifying. Oh yes, I was informed of this earlier. We are doing a sprint shootout style qualifying. Yeah, it is a sprint weekend today. I was a little bit confused there for a moment, but this is something quite new. Well, it's actually brand new. We haven't done this before in the VD Racing League, so we're doing a shootout qualifying. Limitless is at the moment the only driver on track, so everybody will get a single shot at doing this. And I saw earlier Limitless lose a bit of grip there in the first turn, so already does that mean that Limitless has... Well, it's hard to say yet, but we'll see what kind of time he's able to set here. There is no rain on the track. And we're gonna see what kind of time Limitless is able to set. But for Limitless, really the only acceptable result from qualifying is first. He will want to win the race today to get back at Classy, to catch a little bit, catch back up to him a little bit. He's 72 points behind, so it will be very necessary for him to win today and succeed in qualifying. Oh, sorry, it's not, There we go, and he has set the peak time, and quite many have been evidently disqualified. Aha. Limitless is first. Yeah, okay. Interesting, yeah. I'm really not too Yeah, means lap is invalid. This is something very new to me. 4 drivers were disqualified. We have a short grid today, including Jix, which is interesting. But Limitless won qualifying, and Damien then second, Toro third, Kevin Van Dijk fourth, Ricky fifth, Han sixth, Captain Void seventh, Ragic 8th, and the rest were disqualified. Those were Smokey, Shmee, Sebi, and Jix. Well, this is proceeding so quickly that I'm overwhelmed here. We're gonna immediately move into the sprint. It's gonna be 10 laps here in the America's Grand Prix. Sprint results will also determine the starting order for the race. However, points will be also given out from the sprint. They are given as they are in the real thing. So 8 points for the first place driver, 1 point for the 8th place driver, and then those in between go like 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You get the idea. We are about to begin with the sprint. I'm used to like taking qualifying little bit of just warming up here, but we are immediately getting into the action. Qualifying did not last a moment here, and yeah, let's see. Gonna be interesting. Limitless will hope to win the sprint. He did succeed in qualifying, so that's of course very good for him. So it gives him a prime opportunity to win the sprint and then win the race, and that's gonna be 33 points. Would be an amazing result. That would put him quite far, get him quite far back to Classy. Would put him only 39 points behind him, which is still quite a lot, but I do believe that we are on the formation lap at the moment. We had some issues with technicalities the other day when... everything is on. Okay, thank you. We had technical issues last time where we had to disable for Friday race the all three actually, formation lap, safety cars, and red flags. However, all those are enabled today, so that is quite a good thing. It's of course, I find it more interesting when safety cars are enabled. You saw yesterday massive gaps form between the drivers. I believe that the winner was some half a minute ahead. I mean, that's acceptable in the real life race, but here in the VDRL, we of course always look to achieve more interesting races than the real thing. And that should not be too hard considering how the 2023 season has gone in the actual real life. Well, but not much more than to that. Formation lap almost over. You can see everybody has picked the mediums. We saw something similar on Friday. Everybody picked the mediums for a start, but then then we had some issues and slowly people switched into the softs. However, those results were immediately cancelled and we moved straight back into the start. We have a new driver, Smokey. Yeah, I saw him. I wondered if he was new. He didn't have the name tag and he didn't look familiar. But often I say somebody's new and then they turn out, they've raced in season 2. But Smokey is actually a new driver. He's making his debut. All the rest we have seen before. Jix starting 12th. Jix is a very strong driver. He does lead the championship in the Friday tier. So he will likely be making his way up there from the 12th position and gonna move higher and achieve a good starting position for the race. Here we go, 4 lights, 5 lights, lights out, and away we go for the sprint. There we go, they get off. There's a bad start for the number 2 driver, it's, Damian, yeah. Immediately falls into 4th, however, manages to get past Kevin Van Dijk there, his teammate. Toro is having an excellent race at the moment. Limitless got an excellent start and managed to quickly escape those behind him. There's many passes happening. Jix has managed to overtake Sebi. Caution in sector 1, no big crash. Luckily, and there we have Sebi. He's had a big issue. I'm not sure exactly what happened to him there, but he did unfortunately fall back into 12th. Here's Captain Void making an overtake on Ricky. Can he make it stick side by side there? Into the long straight. Oh, they touch it. There's a big crash and it's the Red Bull there. It's Kevin. Oh no, it's all the road for him straight from the start. He also had big troubles on Friday. He immediately in the sprint lost a lot of positions, and that means he's gonna have also a terrible race starting position ahead of him. Toro here surprisingly doing very well. Toro is not a bad driver by any means, but he's not one of the top drivers at all. He's not even top 10 in the championship standings. Jix already has moved up to 7th, so Jix is eating those drivers ahead of him at a fast rate. Yeah, I'm expecting to see a massive push up the field from him. Here's Captain Void, he's battling with Ricky there for the 4th place position. Caution in sector 3, and it's Sebi who has crashed. He's out of the race, and it's a VSC. Sebi has crashed out of the race there. And not exactly sure what happened to him, but he's out regardless, and we have a VSC. Luckily, it's not a full save. Hard to say if it's luckily or not. By the way, VSC enabled at the moment, so no overtaking, no proper racing going on. Limitless got a good start. He immediately built up around a second of time. Or more like 1.3 seconds. Is the VSC over? VSC not over. It looked like there for a moment that it was, but VSC still on. So yeah, Limitless had a good start. He's built up 1.5 seconds, now 2 seconds actually. And Kevin, of course, had a nightmare start. He started from P2, or didn't quite lose too many positions in the start, but however, he endured a spin. Somebody spun him. I didn't quite catch who. There was also an overtake going on at the same time, so I didn't quite catch what happened there. Maybe we'll get some confirmations from the director, but while we're waiting, VSC still on. Surprisingly, usually the virtual safety cars don't last too long, but here we've already gone on a full lap, and there we go, it's all done. Racing resumed, green flags are out, and Toro has then had not really a great race restart, already lost a second to Damian. Yes, Captain Void still looking to overtake Ricky. He was gonna overtake him, I feel. Well, hard to say if he could have overtaken him there, but either way the VSC disrupted that. DRS enabled. I think there might have been a slight bump there from Captain Void to Ricky. Hopefully that hasn't destroyed his front wing. Here we go, here he really get the overtake. Inside line into turn 1, let's see. Oh no, he loses grip there, they touch. Will he make it though? Outside line now into turn 2. Battle still going on. Oh, they're bumping into each other now. Turn 3, turn 4. Still side by side, still battling. He cuts that corner though. And Captain Void managed to get past Ricky. And here's Shmee, who almost completely takes out Ricky. Caution on sector 1 and 2. Ragik out of the session, and it's a VSC once again. He spun on his own. Okay, good. Nobody took him out, so there's no reason to have any hard feelings. Big racing there. Raggi crashed out. I think that was unrelated to the battle between Captain Void, Ricky, and Shmee. However, he's now out of the race too, and now we have another VSC already for the second time in this race. We'll see how long this goes. And now it's a full safety car. Okay, full safety car, full safety car. That's at least gonna pull the grid back together, but we haven't. It's a sprint, so you would hope to see a little bit more racing. However, perhaps this will make it a little bit more interesting. We'll see if anybody chooses to pit. However, I don't think it would be that smart. No real point in pitting, I feel like. Yes, Limitless. Will he pit? The pit entry is right there. No, as I predicted, it wouldn't be that good of an idea. We could see Kevin try to pit it. He wouldn't lose anything, really. Probably, actually, Kevin is gonna pit. But, I don't think... Oh, Shmee is also pitting. He must have endured some damage. And Kevin, has he pitted? Hard to say. Safety car. Shmee boxing for the soft tires. That's reasonable enough. Kevin also pitting. Will he also go for softs? Where's Kevin? Here we go. Kevin has put on medium compound tires. Interesting choice from Kevin. Kevin Van Dijk there. We'll see if that pays off. But either way, he has a safety car, so he will be catching up to the rest of the pack there. Rest of the pack, excluding Shmee and Kevin Van Dijk, have gone up to the safety car and now formed up behind it. They probably won't go behind it too long, but Kevin not really in a rush at the moment to catch back up to them. I don't know what's going on with Fan. Fan is staying up with them. Limitless still holds the lead after 3.5 laps of racing. hasn't had really any challenges from him. Damian, I didn't really even catch what position Damian started. Damian is 4th at the moment in the championship standings. Limitless is of course 2nd, and Damian is 28 points behind Limitless. So good results here could mean that he could challenge Limitless, but the main person he's really challenging is Kevin Van Dijk, who is only 12 points ahead of him, his teammate. Kevin is at the moment doing very poorly. Have we got... I don't think we had confirmation yet that the safety car will go in. We'll see if they gave the confirmation. But probably not, because we've only gone... This would be the first lap that we have gone behind the safety car. No. Safety car will remain out. Somebody pitting. It's Smokey hitting the pit lane. See what kind of tires he will put on. Soft tires going on for Smokey there. Our debutant Smokey has done enough, alright enough. He hasn't crashed, which is, very nice thing. That's, I feel like, something of a minimum requirement, not to crash in the race. But of course, crashing is something that we have a lot of in the VD Racing League. Already 2 drivers have crashed, but today they are Ragik and Sevi. Yeah, Smokey will be hoping to really shine here in the debut. I feel like get a name for himself. 10th place position won't quite do it, but we haven't yet figured out his true capabilities. But I feel like today will be a good indicator if he can push his way back up the grid with the soft tires here. Might prove his ability. Kevin, however, is ahead of him, and he will be a tough nut to crack. Kevin is, of course, himself looking to get past his competitors ahead of him. There's Shmi, and then Han. Han is a good driver. Shmi is not that great, I don't think. But yeah. Kevin... Safety car in this lap, there's the confirmation. Yeah, Kevin is gonna look... Ooh, what's that happened to Smokey there? He slowed down quite a bit. Other way, Kevin is gonna hope to get past of Shmi and then start pushing up the pack. He want to get back to the top places to really put in a challenge for Limitless. Have Limitless have a run for his money. Now the class isn't here. Kevin also has a shot at winning. Limitless will lead the pack to the first proper race restart of the day. We already had one VSC race start, and here he started. Yes, he has. Or has he? Nope, not yet, not quite yet. There we go, race has begun. There's time penalty now handed out to Shmi. Here we go, Jix is making a pass on Ricky. Can he make it? First corner! They touch slightly, but however, luckily Ricky doesn't quite spin Jix out. Sorry, Jix gets a nice overtake there down on Ricky. Here's Shmi making an overtake on Han, maybe. Backs out of it in the end, they're teammates after all. And here now Kevin has his eyes set on overtaking Shmi. Yeah, there, Jix has moved up the back quite nicely. He started from 12th, now up to 5th, and he'll be looking to overtake even more. Here's Captain Void now! Oh, I thought he was about to make a pass on Toro, but decides not to in the end. Here will he go for the overtake now? Let's see, here he goes! Inside line! Can he make it count? Here's Damian also getting the lead from Limitless. Excellent work from Damian. Well done from there. Also, Captain Void does get past Toro, and Ricky gets past Han there. Ricky and Han had a battle there in the back. Here's Jix now trying to get the pass on Toro. Can he make it? Outside line, not quite. Toro defends it well. Smokey gets battling with Shmi there. Kevin has fallen back to 10th. I feel like he might have made an incorrect choice when he picked the mediums. Maybe softs would have been the better play. Let's see here. Following Smokey, tracking him. Damian sets the fastest lap of the race. Here we go. Kevin Van Dijk makes the pass on Smokey, and Smokey can't really do anything about it. Good place to make it there on the straight. Oh, here's Ricky now. Getting passed by Han. They're side by side now after turn 1. Into turn 2, Ricky is ahead, and now Shmi is going to get past both of them. 3 wide after turn 2. And yes, Shmi gets the pass done. Excellent work. Excellent work from Shmi. He played the battle between Han and Ricky right to his hand and managed to pass them both with that. Excellent, excellent work. Here's now Kevin, who got past Smokey there. He is now trying to get past Han. Can he do it, however? I don't know. Don't think he can quite. He's eyeing up over there. Han's going for another move on Ricky. And now it's hard to say from here, but I think Kevin's got past both of them. Kevin did the exact same maneuver as Shmi just did, and now Ricky's getting passed by Smokey. However, Smokey can't do it. Will he go for the switchback? Oh, almost spins out there, but manages to save it. Chicks has already moved up into 3rd place position. He's battling for Captain Void now with it. Captain Void has the inside there. Oh, Jigs not giving up though. Side by side there still, and Jigs gets the pass done. Moves up into 3rd, and Captain Void loses a bit of grip. Wow, wow, what racing we have here. DRS enabled now. Kevin Van Dijk sets the fastest lap of the race. Clearly I was wrong about the mediums, and he has been quite right. Yeah, Limitless I still don't think has given up yet on Damian. He won't give up. I think the Limitless might leave the pass to the last lap, but we'll see. Captain Void having big issues at keeping up with Jigs. Jigs is a very fast driver. Not to say that Captain Void is and penalty is handed out all around. It's a penalty to Limitless, Captain Void and Shmi. And that's what it basically means, is that Damian at the moment is going to win the sprint race here in the America's Grand Prix. Would be a bit of a surprise, but a welcome one to be sure. Limitless over, still not giving in. However, Limitless has no chance. He'll fall. Oh, Toro now making a pass on Captain Void. And here's now Shmi also. Captain Void trying to go back for it. He makes a switch back. They touch slightly. However, they both stay in the track. Here's Toro still. He's gonna make the pass. They're side by side now there. In sector 3, they're still battling. Here's Shmi. Can he profit here? Captain Void has the inside line. Here's the Shmi's trying to get the fit between the pass. And it's oh no, what is going on? What is going on? Kevin is 5th, Captain Void 6th, Han is 7th, and Toro fell down to 8th, and Toro is pitting. The stewards are gonna have a good look at that. And Chicks is racing excellently, I must say sure. The race director has stated that his prediction is that Chicks will win, and I must say I quite agree. Chicks even has to show that winning the sprint here still, if he manages to get by both Limitless and Damian. Kevin has worked his way up the track nicely. And yeah, Chicks will start effectively in 2nd unless he even manages to get past both Limitless and Damian. Limitless will fall either 4th or 5th even, it's gonna be close. There's quite a big gap between him and Shmi. Well, it will come down to the wire. We are on the penultimate lap here. Chicks making a pass on Limitless. Can he get it done? Inside line after the long straight, and he's got it down. He's got it done. And Chicks has moved up to 2nd from 12th. And he's still, I tell you what, he's still got time to get the victory in the sprint. This would be an insane job from Chicks. Chicks, of course, he does lead the Friday tier, but on the Sunday tier it's not that good. He's 6th. However, I tell you what, if he keeps racing like this, he'll have a good shot at getting the championship. Well, not the championship lead, as class he has that tightly in his grip, but he could move from this race theoretically even up to second. Captain Void is out of the race, so is Toro. Did they crash? Cautions on sector 1, sector 3. Hopefully we don't get a safety car. That would be a terrible choice from the FIA. No safety car, I don't think. It's gonna be a battle here, I tell you what. It's gonna be a massive battle between Damian, Jigs, and Limitless. And Kevin Van Dijk is now catching up. Can he be a factor in this? Here we go. It's the final lap, and we're getting on the long straight. Jigs, if he makes the pass, he has to make it now. It looks like he's got quite a bit of ERS. Where does he have enough? Of course, Damian's gonna use it up all here. There we go. Jigs goes for the outside line. Can he make it stick? Damian goes for the inside. They're still battling. Damian hasn't given up. However, I think he will have to do it now unless he can try to switch back. No, Jigs will win the sprint. It's an excellent race or sprint for Jigs. Over Damian still not giving up. Damian is still not quite giving up. However, it's no shot. Jigs will win the sprint. It was an excellent set of laps for Jigs. He started the race from sprint from last and finished first. That's a marvel to do in the sprint. Frietzaus managed to do it, but he needed the full race for it. And now Jigs has done it in the sprint. Excellent work from him. Limitless, with the penalty applied, falls back behind Kevin. And the racing order is going to be there. You can see it now. Jigs will start the racing first, then Damian, Kevin Van Dijk, Limitless, Harsh, me, Smokey, Ricky, once he finishes there. And 4 more drivers behind them. All the finishers will get points, as only 8 drivers finish. Jigs, rightfully so, he's driver of the day. However, the day is still not done. We'll have the full race just now. 28 laps around the America's Grand Prix circuit here in Texas. There you can see the results of the sprint. Jigs won, then Damian, Kevin Van Dijk, then Limitless, Hans, me, Smokey, Ricky, Captain Void, Toro, Ragic, and Sebi. And that is also the starting order for the race. Jigs will get 8 points, which will put him up quite a bit closer to Kevin. However, Kevin himself will get 6 points, so not that much helpful. However, it is the main race that he has set his eyes on. Jigs, if he manages to win the race also, it's excellent news for him. Limitless didn't really have a good sprint, and he'll have to start the sprint, the race in 4th. He did win qualifying, but unfortunately, the sprint didn't go that well for him. Race is about to begin in a moment. We will have a formation lap. And safety cars, red flags are enabled. So they are a factor in this. We're not able to enable them last time due to technical issues that they were causing, but however they are now have been sorted. There we go, you can hear the countdown clock. And then the race, or the formation lap rather, will commence. Well, here we go. Jigs will start the racing first. Excellent opportunity for him to gain a lot of points. Jigs is 6th, actually joined 5th in the standings. Ahead of him are Damian, who's at 57 points. Jigs is at 56. So Damian is only 1 point ahead of him. Then Kevin Van Dijk is at 69, so 13 points ahead. And Limitless is at 85, quite a bit more points, or 29 points ahead of him. So Limitless is out of his reach for today, I dare say, but Damian and Kevin, not so much. There you can see also the tire compounds that have been chosen for the race. Oh yeah, indeed, Kevin has gone for the soft compound tire. So he's looking to carry out aggressive maneuvers in the start. What's that? I think we have a ghost car. Well, either way, yeah, Kevin's gone for the soft compound tire, so he's gonna push up immediately to get a lot of positions. Same for Captain Void, he's gone for the soft tires, the two drivers ahead of him, Smokey and Ricky, they're on hards. So it's gonna be hard for them to hold Captain Void back. However, at the moment it does look like Captain Void is somehow posted. We'll see what the deal is with him. Always there's something... Aha. Okay, so Captain Void is not gonna be partaking in the race, unfortunately. So, there's that. There's that. Rakik and Sebi are also on softs, and then the rest of the pack are between mediums and hards. Most are on mediums, only Smoke and Ricky are on hards. Here we go, Jigs lining up on the grid, Damian done the same. Kevin already on his place. Here's Han rolling up to the 5th place starting position. Then, Shmi, Smokey, Ricky, Captain, well, either way, we're beginning. 4 lights, 5 lights. Lights out and away we go here in the America's Grand Prix in Texas. Let's see how the start goes. Jigs retaining his... No! Kevin is pushing past both Damian and him. Is there gonna be a crash caution in sector 1? Kevin has pushed up the first. What? Excellent start from Kevin. And now Limitless is pushed past Jigs. Damian and Jigs have had bad starts, both of them. Kevin and Limitless, meanwhile, excellent starts. There's something still going on behind. Sebi Ragik racing. Is Ragik back in the race, I think. Kevin or... Sebi also. Wow, what a start from Kevin Longtake. Excellent work from him. Excellent work from Kevin here. Kevin... Oh, Damian trying to get past Jigs there. Yeah, poor start from Jigs, and it's looking good for Kevin at the moment. However, Kevin will need to pit earlier as Damian loses a bit of grip. I'm not sure if there's a team move from Damian to sort of let Kevin pass, but it's exactly as was predicted. Kevin went for the big push. I didn't realize that he was quite gonna do it in the first turn. But immediately in the first turn he was able to push past both his teammate and Jigs. And Limitless sort of in his how would I say this? Well, not DRS, but you know, following it behind him and also managed to profit. Also Smokey, our debutant, has also had a very good start. He's 7th as the two Hasses have collided. It's Ricky and Toro. However, no major crash there. Toro wanted to pass Ricky, however, Ricky said, no, I'm not gonna let you. And we see if me can also join this battle. Kevin already more than 1 second ahead of Limitless, so that means Kevin has done exactly what he needed. He's got that 1 second gap, so no DRS will be given to Limitless. However, he needs to maintain it now. Otherwise, he hasn't, it hasn't exactly gone to plan. Here's Toro, however, making an overtake on Ricky on the long straight. Inside line is picked. It will probably work out. Let's see. Unless Ricky wants to take him out, which he sort of does. The two Hasses dramatically battling. Ricky now has the inside on Toro. They're still side by side. Here's Shmi pushing past both of them. Excellent work from Shmi. And Toro, I tell you what, Toro must be furious at his teammates right now. Toro must be furious at Ricky, causing him to lose yet another position, and due to this, hasn't been able to. Oh yeah, it's already Shmi's second time overtaking 2 cars. Yeah, Shmi is clearly our overtake master here today. But yeah, Toro fuming at Ricky. Toro is no, he's been racing recently, but no, nothing spectacular from him. However, today, we'll see how he does today. Yes, Chicks. Behind Limitless, I do believe that DRS is now enabled, so it's gonna be crucial for Kevin to keep the pace up. Keep the pace up. Make sure that Limitless can't get behind him. Here we go. I think the top drivers now have DRS. Or, yeah, I think this is a DRS start. Or not start. What am I saying? Straight. There we go. Jigs flies past Limitless, so evidently it is. Evidently it is. Here's Damian also thought about going for the overtake on Limitless, but decided not to do it in the end. We see if this DRS train manages to catch up to Kevin. Kevin will have a tough job ahead of him, as Han has also passed Toro now. Toro having a horrible day. Han hunting Ricky. Shmi has also passed Smokey. So, oh! Lose a bit of grip as, I think that was Ricky there who goes wide, and that's caused Han to lose the 8th position to Toro. Here's Ricky now making an overtake on Smokey. Smokey now having a bit of tougher time. He is on the hard compounds, you have to remember that. Now here's Han looking to pass Toro maybe. Is Toro also... Toro might want to, or well, of course he wants to get past Smokey here. Smokey on the hard tires as is his teammate, so clearly Toro should be faster. But it's not always guaranteed that it works like that. There is a 6-second gap between Shmi and Damian. And Jix, is he catching up to Kevin? Maybe he's slowly catching up. Limitless, however, makes the pass now on Jix. And they're trying to, I guess, go for that DRS train to get back to Kevin. However, we'll see if it's beneficial or detrimental to their efforts this battling, as Kevin is still managing to hold them behind that 1 second line, so they're still not getting DRS on Kevin. So we have Kevin at the moment. He's leading. Hard to say if he's leading. Oh, Toro now is gonna finally get the pass done on. Sorry, that's actually Han. He still didn't get it past. That's Han. Yeah, Smokey gone wide there. Oh no, Smokey. It's all going wrong for Smokey. And Toro is once again behind his teammate. Here's Han now going for the overtake on Toro. Tries to go for the inside line into turn 1, however, backs away from it in the end. Yeah, well, and yeah, it is so that Limitless, Jix and Damian have caught up to Kevin Van Dijk. And Damian there, for the moment, did Damian have a purple sector? Was I mistaken? Was it somebody else? Either way, Ragic having his front wing changed now. Clearly he's had some sort of an issue. But they have now caught up to Kevin Van Dijk. And I don't think Kevin can lose them again. So, Kevin's maneuver there, I agree that it was the right choice to go for the softs. He wanted to push for the lead, however, he might have overestimated his ability to keep them back. They've now caught up to him, and we'll see if they start overtaking. Kevin will have to hit earlier than them. or it's Ricky and Toro, the two Haas drivers, still battling now. Ricky's gonna get it though. Toro goes wide on that turn. I think it might be an intentional and hard. Almost spins out, however manages to keep it on the track. We've seen multiple of those. Kevin pitting already. Lap 5 pitting. What? What is that about? Are his softs really already that worn? Going for the hards. Kevin is gonna go for the long game now. That's a bit of an interesting choice from Kevin. I would have thought that they at least go a little bit longer on those softs, but clearly decided not to. Toro, after passing Ricky, who already got past Han, or Toro is on a penalty, Toro has moved up to 5th. But Limitless now does have the lead of the race. However, Jigs is probably gonna get that from him in this straight. Yup, there he goes. I don't think that Limitless can really do anything about that there. Dogman, however, having a little bit of issue at keeping up. Hard to say. But Limitless and Jigs now battling it for the lead. Is Han now going for a pass on Toro? Can he get it? No, not yet. Toro defending from the inside line. They're still side by side. We'll see if maybe Ricky can make a double overtake here. We've seen those happen more and more. They're still side by side here. Who will get that 5th place position? Toro holds the inside line and Toro does. Yep, Toro manages to defend that from Han. Well done from him. But, oh, Shmi now was hitting. Wow, Shmi hitting. And, here we go, Han now gonna get the overtake here on Toro. Yup, there we go. Han gets the overtake from Toro. And they are now 4th thanks to that. Kevin Van Dijk, by the way, is 8th. He's behind Smoke. I think he's gonna yup, there we go, he's got the overtake. And Damian has officially fallen from the 2 leaders. So we have just Limitless and Jigs. We won't get DRS there, I don't think. No DRS. Here's Smokey not being able to keep up behind Kevin whatsoever. Here we go, Limitless decides not to go for the pass on Jigs. He thinks about it, but decides not to go. So 7 laps, well 6 and a little bit over 6, actually a little bit less than 7 I should say. Oh, and Han gets a pass from Toro, where Toro gives him a slight bump to get that position back. The 2 passes are preying on the Alfa Romeo, However, they haven't really been too cooperative during the race, so we'll see how their team works. Because Han flies off the track and loses that position to Ricky. I don't exactly know what happened there as Ricky's a ghost car. What happened? Was that a camera glitch or what? Because that looked completely insane to me. Either way, Toro, Han, Ricky, that is still the order of that little pack we had there. We'll see when the leaders start thinking about doing their pits. Of course, or we had some leader tire of splitting. Internet loss. Okay, internet loss led to that glitch. Yeah, I thought it looked highly strange. Limitless still deciding not to go for the commit for the overtake on Jigs. I think Limitless, what he might be doing is saving ERS. Is Kevin Van Dijk now moving past Ricky. Kevin now hunting down that little pack that we have there. And now next up for Kevin should be Han. here. I do think that Kevin is gonna, well, not easily, but gonna be able to make it. Kevin sends it down the inside, however, Han gets back. He's gonna go for the switchback. Han really doesn't leave a room for it. However, here maybe now Kevin on the inside line, now on the outside. Let's see, will he go do the switchback here? Tries it, can he do it? Final corner here and into the home straight. I think he's gonna do it here. Oh no, maybe not, because Han is also on the DRS, so he might not get it done here, I don't think. Nope, no shot. And Kevin doesn't manage to get past Han, as there was somebody is in the wall. It's Ricky, and he's used a reset that is strictly prohibited. That will lead to a penalty, and it's VSC. VSC because of that. So we'll have a little break. Have a little teeny tiny break. Yeah, that's true. It's not really not great news for Kevin Van Dijk, this VSC. Of course, he has Sebi pitting actually. Yeah, 7-lap-old softs. Captain Void still. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Captain Void is not part of the race. But yeah. Sebi was the last one of the soft starters to go for the pit. Ragic is on soft tires, however Ragic is has already pitted. And Sebi chose those medium compound tires. We see exactly how long the VSC is. But yeah, Kevin wants to work his way. Oh, sorry, the VSC is already done. And DRS has been enabled. And Jigs is immediately going for the overtake on Limitless. We'll see if he can get it done. Don't think he can. Nope, just not able to there. But maybe Jigs is not really going for it. And Damian has actually managed to slightly catch back up to Jigs and Limitless. We'll see if he can catch up fully. However, if he manages to get DRS on them, that would be great news for me. Here's Kevin, still trying to get past Han and Toro. They're really close to one another. Han actually is eyeing up himself on maybe a pass on Toro. That happened. Toro's got a bit wide there on that turn, but it hasn't led to a crash, luckily. And there we go, Han gets the pass done on Toro. How about Kevin? Can he do it also? On this straight, maybe Kevin could go for a double overtake. Let's see. We'll see. He's gonna go for the inside line. Oh, so he's going for inside line. Toro, they're 3 wide and they touch slightly. However, Kevin gets past both of them, and Toro also gets past Han. However, they're still battling. Toro goes a bit wide now. They're still battling, and now Toro and Han crash. However, no major crashing, only slight bumping, I should say. And they've all kept it on the track, luckily. Caution only, no safety car. Who's there off the track I saw? I thought I saw, maybe I saw, no, I think that was it Ricky? I don't know, no, not Ricky. Maybe I was seeing something that wasn't really there. By the way, Limitless still behind Jig. I think Limitless let Jigs go past him. Limitless, I feel like, is trying to maybe save some ERS. He you know, when before that VSC, Limitless was behind Jigs, and we'll see here. Is he even gonna go for the overtake? I think he maybe is not. However, Damian has caught up. Damian has caught up to the leaders. For a brief moment, Damian lost them, but now he's back, and I don't think Limitless is really going for an overtake. Han, however, has gone off the track and fallen down to 7th. Yeah, Limitless didn't even go for the overtake on Jigs, so Limitless, I feel like, is trying to put sort of like post behind Jigs. save ERS, save tires, and try and hope that by using DRS you can keep behind them, and then maybe later down the line Limitless could try to later in the race overtake Jigs when it actually matters, because really at the moment battling back and forth isn't really that helpful or necessary, and it doesn't really matter because neither driver can lose the other, so might as well just drive cleanly in a line. That is the most beneficial. Kevin is 4th, and we'll see how that gap develops between Kevin and the lead group. And it's hard to say, we'll get back to that in a moment, but it's 16.2 right now. What is Seppi doing? Seppi has intentionally crashed, I feel like, and it's a safety car. That's unsportsmanlike conduct from Seppi, and that will probably lead to a penalty. I can't comment that. There are other ways to retire if you want to retire. But it's a safety car because of that, and that's great news for Kevin and terrible news for the leaders. They've lost their lead because of that. Let's see. Yep, I'm being confirmed that Seppi will be penalized heavily for his actions. There are drivers, please remember, if you want to retire, you can pull into the pit lane and just click retire. You don't have to crash into a wall. So, if things are not going for your way and you don't feel like racing, please carry out your retirement professionally and just drive into the pits. We'll see now. How about the top 3 drivers? Are they pitting? Yes, they are. Limitless, Damien, and Jigs in pit lane. What tires are they gonna go for? Here's Jigs. They're all going in now. Jigs is getting hard tires. They all got hard tires. All of them got hard tires. Ooh, they almost crashed. Unsafe rejoin, I would say, there from Jigs. However, no overtakes. And Kevin is pitting. Kevin pit lane. What about Toro? Toro pit lane. Huh. Kevin goes for the medium compound tires. Does he think that maybe with the mediums he can go the full length of the race? By the way, Shmi manages to get past Toro and Kevin, thanks to not pitting. And Kevin now falls into 5th. Not that bad. Good for Shmi, however. We have the top 3 drivers all behind the safety car. We're now waiting for Shmi to get past. As we have the safety car, I think I'm gonna go run down the social media channels we have. If you're watching this on YouTube, you of course know about the YouTube channel that you are on. So please subscribe to the channel, it would help us out a lot. Yeah, other social medias, of course, the main one is Discord. Discord is the most important channel if you want to follow the Racing League at all. Most important information for the drivers. If you want to become a driver, join the Discord. Anything like that, it's all available on the Discord, so please join the Discord channel. Links in the description of the YouTube stream. We do have a TikTok. It is tiktok.com/VD Racing League. That's our TikTok. Please follow that. We do have a website. It is vdracingleague.wixsite. That is Wixsite with WIX site.com/VD Racing League. We have a web shop. It is VDRL webshop.jouwweb.nl. We have an Instagram. It is instagram.com/VD Racing League. We do have a Twitch. It is twitch.tv/VD Racing League. We have a Twitter account. It is twitter.com/1 1VDRL, so twitter.com/1VDRL. And our newest addition to this group is the Facebook channel, which was opened yesterday. It is by popular demand of exactly one person, and that was Jalle Boy, my co-commentator. It is facebook.com. Actually, I'm not gonna read that because it's hard to read, but we do have a Facebook and you can easily find it somewhere if you look. Yeah, the link is not easy. It's actually, our account name is VD space. There's space between VD, then space, and then RL. That's our account name. So yeah, you can find that easily if you look. Not hard to find at all. And yeah. So easy to find it on Facebook, but yeah, there are our social medias. We have a lot of them, so no problem. You should have at following us. Safety car, even though I went the full rundown, safety car is still on. We have most of the grid caught up. Now Han and the drivers behind him are caught up. We're only waiting for Ragi. Ragi caught up. The whole grid is behind the safety car, and we are now... Yeah, you don't exactly. You don't have to miss anything if you follow our social medias. Yeah, safety car in this lap. There we have confirmation of it, and Jigs will lead us for the second race restart of the day. Actually, the first safety car I do believe was in the sprint, so that was yeah. It's the first race restart of the actual race. And here we go. X is resuming the race. Well, not yet actually. I called that a little bit early. Here he goes. He's resumed the race. Green flag out. Limitless following suit. Then Damian, Shmi, and then Kevin. No overtakes yet after the race restart. There's some overtaking in the back. Han overtakes Smokey. There were no major overtakes in the front of the grid. And Shmi is having issues at keeping up with Damian. That is logical, as Shmi is on older tires. So Kevin is gonna want to get past Shmi as soon as he can. There's a Limitless. Yeah, see, he's still deciding not to go for the overtake on Jigs, which I think is smart. He's collecting ERS. He's playing the long run game. He doesn't need the lead now because he can get it later. He doesn't need it yet. It's enough for him to stay behind Jigs, you know, coast there and then get the lead at a later date. Kevin needs to get past Shmi ASAP. The more he's behind Shmi, the more time he's losing, and he's right now done the overtake. He's gotten past Shmi. And also Toron, Shmi crashing! Oh no, it's gonna be a safety car! I feel like it may be. No safety car, thank god. Shmi loses his front wing. He crashes out big time, he spins out. It's luckily there was nobody else involved. Shmi spins out and then crashes straight into the wall and loses his front wing. But now Kevin, let's see how the gap between Kevin and the leaders develops. The leaders are really close together. I lose the HUD for some reason. Where did the HUD go? Well, I can't see the gaps anymore, but you can see that Jigs leads and Limitless is second, and then there's Damian. We don't need that, we do it old school, you know? There's some racing in the back. I don't really know what's happening. I have no HUD. This is Ricky. Han is making a pass on Ricky. Very nice. They're side by side though. Into the turn after the long straight. Shmi is being handed a time penalty. Ricky and Han are battling, and there we go. We got the Han back. I don't know exactly what happened. However, the battle between Ricky and Han is still going on. Han does the switch back. However, it's not quite enough. Ricky manages to hold on to that 6th place position, and Han now penalized. And there's actually Smokey trying to profiteer, trying to get past Han, however, doesn't quite make it. And Limitless now, fastest lap of the race session, very nice. That's also with hard tires that are not even new, so there's that. And Limitless actually did finally pass Jigs, so clearly he's done coasting. Maybe he could consider going for, you know, losing Jigs. Well, maybe not. I don't know, it's hard to say how much ERS he has. It might be that I'm completely wrong and he just decided not to pass and didn't even coast. But passing on the long straight there at sector 2 has been quite easy. So I would assume that if Limitless wanted to pass earlier, then he would have. Because that is clearly been an easy pass. Here's Han now going for a pass on Ricky on the long straight. We'll see if he can do it. There we go, inside line, and there, that's what I mean. Really, yeah, and Limitless has given up his position to Jigs. So, no, there's battling actually. Damian following suit. Let's see here. Limitless gets the lead. Oh no, where Jigs goes for the switchback. Can't quite do it. Here's Damian though trying a pass on Jigs. Can he do it? Jigs is the inside line now into this turn. Second to last turn. It's the penultimate turn of the circuit. Now Damian has the inside lines. Jigs goes for the switchback but can't get it done, and Damian will get the 2nd place position. Excellent work from him. And another remarkable thing is that Toro has passed Kevin Van Dijk, so Kevin not really able to catch up to them, as Jigs now going for the pass from Damian, tries to get that position right back. However, into turn 2, Damian can't defend it, and Jigs gets the pass done. Excellent work from Jigs. Limitless still in the lead. So somewhat of a back and forth battle between the 3 lead cars, and yeah, Kevin is having issues. And what is this? It's once again a bit of a comeback, as the commentator box is once again being bombarded by my co-commentator Jalle boy. What is going on?
You know, change of plan. I can make it out from lap 18 to 28, and it sounds like as Jigs and Damian now, I think, made contact.
No, that's Limitless.
It sounds like a cracking Grand Prix so far.
Well, it truly has been. We have 3 drivers battling it out for the lead. For a moment, it looked like Kevin was about to catch up to them. However, he hasn't succeeded in that, as Toro passed actually, and he lost quite a bit of time. I'm not exactly sure what's going on.
Jigs, all the way around the outside, he tried it through that triple right-hander, that 180-degree corner, and the more these guys fight, the more that's going to bring Kevin and Toro into it, and Kevin's on fresh medium, so it could be anyone in the top 6 even can win this race.
By all means, that's true, as Jigs once again gets the pass down on Limitless. These 3 have been going back and forth for the past, what would I say, 10 laps at least. Hard to say. Damian for a moment lost these 2, however he was able to catch back up. Then we had a safety car due to an intentional crash from Sebi, which both agreed back closer together. It presented an opportunity for Kevin Van Dijk to you know, maybe profit. However, Kevin's pit strategy hadn't taken that into account, and I was briefed by the race director that it actually wasn't that helpful to Kevin, so he was you know, unfortunate that safety car for him. He has Limitless now going for that pass on Jigs. they're going back and forth pretty much.
Jigs
Not to,
locked up as he breaks from the apex. He'll have to concede, but this seems like it will be, what was it like, where were we at last week?
We were in, hold on. Where were we? Yeah,
Oh no, sorry, it was on Friday. On Friday where you said it will be whoever is behind on the final lap. We'll have the DRS down that long back straight even. And it's like P2, you've got the best chance to win the race. Here comes Jigs into turn 1. Very aggressive and super on the outside. I will imagine, no, he's not going for the switchback. He's going to try and hold it on the outside. And I've just realized I have to get my headphones, so you can.
Yeah, there we go. I thought that Jalle was a little quiet, but it will be sorted out in just a moment. Yeah, Qatar was last week, but that's not what it meant, and that's Toro now out! Crash into the back wall, not out completely luckily, and that's his back rear wing. Might have taken a big hit there.
Yeah, especially rear wing. He's got damage, He's got rear wing damage, you can tell just by how snappy the car is.
Yeah, I think Shmi might have to retire. Please, Shmi, if you retire, then do it the right way and pull into the pit lane. Don't do that Sebi. Sebi will be penalized for his actions, so Shmi...
was it Shmi who got rear wing damage? Or?
Sorry?
I thought I thought Toro got damage.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Toro, of course, yeah.
Toro, yeah. Well, we'll see here in the front here what's happening as we got Damien. He's crucially closer to Limitless than Limitless. Is not a great exit though. As Han into the Kevin into the pit lane. Kevin, what is this?
That's massive.
That's like his third pit stop today, as I'll imagine it's...
I think so.
It is soft compound tires.
Soft tires.
To the end.
Yeah. It's an interesting choice. Kevin's really, I think, like a last resort move. He wants to get back into the lead position, but the problem is I don't think the leaders are gonna stop. They're all on hards. They went for the hards like on lap 10.
A safe car now would absolutely kill Kevin's race. It's just caution sector 1, and I think that is just a Haas who I think retired on track. The right way to do it.
It is Toro.
Yep, Toro. Too much damage for him. Such a shame, he was running so brilliantly in P4. But here comes Limitless on the outside, on the curb, locks up Jigs, keeps the lead. There's still, look at the Rebel guy drifting side by side through this complex now. Who's going to be lost on the brakes? We're going to find out going into this next corner. We might see a switch back here. No, Jigs just manages to stay ahead.
Yeah, it's gonna be really tight between these three. I do feel like these three are gonna stay together until the very end, and then it will all be decided on the last lap. What is the order? I mean, it's too early to call that these three will be the podium, but I will say that it is most likely Jigs, Limitless, and Damian are gonna be on the podium. Which one, in what order? That is the question still, and it's all up for grabs. However, I do say that Damian probably will want to move into at least a second place position, because from third place it's harder to make any move.
And I just want to say, absolutely incredible. 22 laps of Kota, a track. Well, look, the white line is right there. They are on the edge. Only 2 people have gotten penalties. That is very well from all the drivers.
That's true indeed, only 2. Usually we get much more penalties. However, what is this? Limitless is not gonna get DRS on the straight. What's going on?
Let's check on Jigs real quick. Maybe drain the battery a bit. Let's swap to his on board.
Yeah, can we get the camera on Jigs? for a second.
He's not really spent all that much battery. That's still a great amount, and he's just driven. It must have been a mistake or a tire temp or something from Limitless, as Damien is now also right behind him. As he's got a ton of battery. Look at that, 70%. And I feel like as long as Jake does not have a mare, or Limitless and Damien start working together, he's got this in the bag, and that bag, or that win that he'll put in the bag, will add to his total of quite a few wins.
That's true, yeah, his main league is of course the Friday tier.
Yeah.
However, a victory here would also mean great news for him in the Sunday.
Yeah, as the Classy, who I think is leading the championship, is not here, so that'll be 25 points that Jigs gains on me. How's it ever happened in VD Racing League that someone's won both championships?
Someone's won both champions. What do you mean?
Like someone wins Tier Friday and Tier Sunday, because Jigs can very much do it.
I do believe that this may have happened in the first season where Kevin Van Dijk won both the tiers. Let me see, however, quickly.
As we see Damien pass the limit.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Season 3 we only had one tier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Down the inside Limitless. They're looking for the gap and the traction, and that's absolutely lovely from the Mercedes. He's going to try holding it on the outside. Never mind, he has to tuck in, and he's now pushing the Red Bull through the corner. Look at this. This is Hamilton versus Verstappen-esque here in the second of the Americas, as there's yellow flags in Sector 3. That's a Red Bull round. Kevin!
What's happened to him?
The pressure has got into him, just like it did in Spa, if you remember. He has spun it, and now the best he could probably hope was P7.
That's true, yeah, it's all gone horribly wrong for Kevin here. Only 5 laps remain. And I do tell you what, Jig's move on lap 22 may have just won him the race.
Yeah.
I don't think that Damian and Limitless are going to be able to catch up.
No, unless they can pull some pace, some teamwork between Mercedes and Red Bull, which highly unlikely, I would say. I don't think they can do anything about it. They can only pray that he gets a penalty.
Yeah, exactly. A penalty would be a saving grace for them now, and Jigs really has to watch out. He has to keep the car within track limits, or he may well be penalized.
Ooh, you see, Grip is on the edge now, so Limitless goes wide, and Damien drifting. But look, they've caught up. The gap's now at 1.4 now. Seems like Jig saving his tires a bit and battery to go. I don't know, maybe for a couple push laps. Kevin, though, he's 1.4 seconds behind Smokey. But it'll be tough to get more than P7, maybe P6 maximum.
That's true, but Kevin is catching up fast to Smokey. Is he gonna go maybe for the overtake here? Well, not here, but on the home straight.
I think he is gonna go for
he's gonna go for it here.
On the AlphaTauri, the sister team lets him by. Smokey just stays in P8.
Yeah.
Oh, and he goes very wide.
Wide, yeah. The debutant knows his place. Lets Kevin by. He knows that he's the faster driver. No source sense battling him. And for a moment it looked like Damian and Limitless were catching up to Jigs, but once again the gap has stretched again slightly.
Yeah, gap at now 1.7, so it seems like Jigs running a bit more downforce than these other guys here. As Shmi gets the penalty.
Seems to be the case.
Still only 2 people have penalty. 6 seconds for each of them. That's not bad. That's not bad. Anyway, here comes Limitless. Speaking about not bad, that move is not a bad move indeed. Down the inside, the Red Bull tries to switch it. Damian tries to switch it while Limitless drifting through. He's going to try. You can break super late into this next corner. Is he going to go for it? No, maybe on the final lap he will.
Indeed. Still, we have a little bit over 3 laps to go. And the winner, I think, is decided already. It will be Jigs who wins the race, unless he gets that penalty. It's Kevin now.
Kevin Andrade. Kevin's got some insane pace on those softs. That gap was around 4 seconds. 1 lap ago exactly, and he's got some great. He's driving with some anger and some bit between his teeth. Look at this. He might even get top 5 at this rate. Look, let's keep an eye on that gap between him and Ricky. Gap out 5.6. Well, look where it is going on to the next lap. But Damien still behind the Mercedes must be getting frustrated now, and slowly and surely Jigs is pulling out a 3-second margin just in case.
Exactly, Damian, for the majority of the entire race has been following that tail of the Mercedes car, that rear wing. He's been
studying that Ineos sign.
Exactly. It's been so close, but just out of reach. However, Damian will be believing in himself. Not many laps to go now, and if on the final lap he can pull that move and get finally past Limitless, it's gonna be a nice silver medal for him from this race. Here we go. Damian's gonna go for the overtake right here after the long straight inside line, and Limitless can't do anything about it. However, he does do the switchback. He's gonna go for it again. No,
switchback onto a switchback. No, just not the traction. And just an update on the gap between Ricky and Kevin. It's been a bit more than half a lap, I would say, and that gap is now 2.9 seconds.
2.9? Really? Where?
Wait.
I thought it was like 4. It's only 4 seconds.
I swear it said 2.9 before.
Or did it?
No,
I don't know, but
I'm
now
just
it's
stupid then. I don't know. Anyway, back to Kevin here on the stop, driving aggressively, driving cleanly, keeping it within the white line. Quite nicely, unlike the Statham could. 2 laps left. Around 10 kilometers left for the grid. Probably a bit less for Jigs now, as he's already done with Sector 1.
Exactly. We'll see here what Limitless thinks is the right play. I feel like Limitless, if he wants to get that second place, he shouldn't pass Damian now. He should wait it out and then on the last lap pass him on that long straight.
Yeah.
That I feel like would be the play. Let's see here. Does he have the patience to do what is, in my opinion, the right move? Yeah, he's not going for the overtake here. He will go for it, however, in the last lap.
Yeah, maybe just saving up his battery.
That's true, yeah. It looked like he was having a slightly hard time. Well, not hard time, but like he wasn't really going too close on Damian, so he's clearly saving up ERS so they can use it all up in the last lap. Kevin has scored up even more to Ricky.
Yep, 2.2 the gap is now. Keep an eye on that. But Jigs, ever since what, lap 20, 22, 23, he's just said goodbye. 22, yeah, he made the overtake lap 22. He's just said goodbye. Never looked behind him, and the gap might even be 5 seconds, of course, helping with these two guys fighting. Now it'll be down. It looks like Limitless, he's got about 80% battery, so I will imagine he'll just absolutely drain it. Down here as well, yes, we will be able. Yep, look at that, 87. Can we look at Damien real quick? 44, so yes, it will be a straight fight. Limitless can afford to drain the battery in places like, well, not through the S's, but coming down here through the left and the right. If I would be him, I would start draining the battery as soon as I've got the power down to right about now. I would use, oh, and he does exactly just that.
And there he goes.
That extra 10. Here we go, he's got his 80% pretty much. It'll be down to a traction. Here we go, and it's now a proper straight fight for P2 and the constructors. Here we go, both draining the battery. Goes defensive. Damien to the inside. Limitless on the outside. Damien manages to stay side by side. Limitless on the outside. Nothing between the two of them. Oh, and he goes off the track. He's gonna try. He's gonna Sure, he's using some battery now just to get up. No, he's too far behind. It will be down to this last traction zone as I can get my words out. And Kevin is only 1/10. Kevin ahead of Ricky. No, Ricky goes back ahead of Kevin. Here we go. This is the fight we were wanting for P2.
P2 now, final turn. Limitless can't get past, and Damian will retain the second place position.
Yeah. Maybe Limitless has got something to say about being forced off the track. Kevin gets Ricky though. Ricky taking the new layout for 2024, it seems like.
Indeed, yep. Kevin, he does succeed. Oh, and yeah, Ricky had a time penalty also, so...
Oh, okay. We made it sound interesting.
Exactly, we made it sound interesting. Did he have that the whole time? Maybe he did.
Yes, I think he had like 6 seconds.
Yeah, yeah, I must have.
But still, only 2 people with
Either way.
Mm.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, he got that last lap. Yeah, he didn't have it the whole time. I'm being briefed. Han was the one who had 6 seconds. Alright, there we go. Jix wins the race, and that gives him 25 points. He finished the sprint in, I do believe, second. No,
first.
Or did he win? No, he won. Yeah, he won the sprint. That's 33 points. Did he have the fastest lap too?
Oh, we'll just say 33 for now.
Yeah, we'll say 33. Doesn't really matter. So that puts him to 89.
How many points behind
Limitless also gets behind Classy. That's then 6 math. Yeah, 68. Sorry.
Oh wow, that's a
68
massive
points. That's a massive lead. Yeah, Limitless however does retain that second place position.
No.
He finishes the race in third, 15 points. And also some points from the sprint. We'll say around 20 points. So he's the closest one still to Classy. With some, maybe 105 points. Can't remember the sprint results.
Yeah.
By the way,
anyway,
I thank you for the
here we
commentator
go.
box.
Limitless got third in the... I think it was... Wait, can we go back to the sprint results real quick? Oh no, I thought it was the exact same top 3. Anyway, Jigs is your winner for the main race with Damien and then Limitless behind. It's a 1-2-3 for the Netherlands, up the Dutch. Then we got Han in P4, Kevin, great comeback drive after an extra pit stop and a spin in P5, Ricky and Rajic P6 and 7. Then you got Smokey and Shmi P8 and 9. Rounding out the top 10, you got Captain Void, who got lapped actually, and then the 2 DNFs, Toro due to a lot of damage, and Sebi after a disgraceful DNF.
Exactly. Have a good night and a good next week. Thank you.